Hey guys, what if here, and welcome back to NASCAR Heat 5 camera part number 28. We're going to be finishing up the regular series season. You heard that right, because we got Dover, then we got Daytona, then Darlington, and shocker, we're going to sim Richmond because we're not going to have the proper short track chassis, and it'll be pointless to go with an ideal like short track chassis for Richmond and then be screwed for Bristol when it's more important to run that with everything that we possibly got because it's a playoff race. And I know if we go with the mismatch penalty, we're going to be running like 30th or 28th. So it's pointless. So I'm just going to sim that. So yeah, technically 4 races, but 3, well, 1 will be sim. So settings, it's the same as usual. Going into Darlington, we have 95 everything across the board. Why is DNFs just... I mean, it didn't really matter because we were in a wreck that was like DNF worthy, but I don't know. See, this is what happens. Like, championship mode stuff just changes shit. This is why I always have to double check, because I can't trust the game to just keep the damn things consistent. There I go again, complaining. I guess I just shouldn't, I shouldn't even say that, I asked for too much in the game in the back of an Arby's parking lot. So, after after Dover, when we do that and then sim that cup race, we should have enough to upgrade our engine to 100, so that's our kind of ideal thing. Or idea, whatever. I'm talking way too much. Let's just get into qualifying and hope we start okay. Well, tire Jitterbug update, it still does it. In fact, it's actually worse because I guess I should have just shut the game off and then turned it back on. Because the more I keep it on, or the more I don't exit out of it, the worse that tire jitter gets. It's actually worse than what it was before, so, than I've ever seen it, at least in career mode, so. It's just sad. This game just continues to just make me question why on earth I should trust them to make the next NASCAR to be competent. They can't even get shit like this right. Like, this is just pathetic. Off turn 4, I think our goal time is going to be right around a 23.9. Not 24 flat, I was a little bit off. 15th, not bad, all things considered. Hopefully in the race trim, we should be able to do well. In the spring, we got 9th here, so I'm thinking we should do a little bit better. I don't know. Ross Chastain's on pole, and Noah Gragson, who actually does need a win to get in. Up there. Poor Justin Allgaier is nowhere to be found. He's 18th. Oh my god. However, 14th, so well, that sucks because now we're on the outside line. I can't just get an ultimate just cheesed start. DennyHamlinUltimateFan went to the back. And Allgaier went to the back because oh my god. Allgaier just continues to just have the most realistic 2020 season. And it looks like all the other AI drivers are going to have that tire jitter nonsense. I'm just not even gonna say anything because that's the worst I've ever seen it for championship mode's actually worse. It's actually worse than what you're seeing here. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah. So 26 laps, 18 in the fuel. We'll pit. I mean, obviously the fuel burns off more here per lap, so we'll probably pit around lap 16 if I had to guess. But off to a decent start. We're gonna almost crack inside the top 10. So that's good. And now we just gotta try to by Colby Howard. We do need a top 5 to get that incentive contract, so can we get that today? I honestly don't know. And there goes Austin Cindric, the ultimate tryhard, getting by me for 11th. And I fuck up turn 3, and I lose another spot. Hooray. There we go, nice run off turn 4. I don't know why I made such a evasive maneuver around Colby Howard. I really didn't need to go that extreme. But we're just kind of stuck here. Cindric and Briscoe are kind of moving up to the field. I guess that's not really a shocker. But it looks like we'll finally gain a spot for the first time in multiple laps. So, hooray. We're catching Riley Herbst here for 11th. He just keeps running the outside line. Okay. As soon as I say that, Vanny goes to the inside. But yeah, we're catching him. I think we're catching Gregson as well. So, top 10 is possible. Michael Annette's leading, which I don't think really matters because he already has a win. So, he's already locked in. Ryan Sieg was leading, which I don't even remember if he has a win yet. Interesting story developments, I suppose. Lead changes quite a bit. Noah Gregson's losing spots. That's good to see. And we should be able to get by him for 11th. And then we'll try to get our sights on Herbst, which I thought we were doing that before, but nope, I can't catch him now. There goes Herbst going on the outside again. See, I wasn't crazy. He was doing it. And it just did. It cost him a spot. Good, smart thinking there, buddy. Okay, we're catching Alex LeBay for 9. Daniel Hemrick blew up, so that's not a car going down pit road on a normal stop. What the hell was I going to say? Normal stop. So, I don't know when these people will pit. Obviously, when we do, we're just taking rights. car is pretty good at this point. We're also, the leader's starting to approach lap traffic, so that might play a factor for us to gain more spots as well. I like to run a little bit better than what I did in the spring, so we actually do have a little bit better of a car since then. So I would like for that to happen, just to show us that, hey, the car has improved a little bit, but as of right now, we're not really doing that. So it's almost like as if the upgrades meant nothing. But I know it did, it's just not very encouraging to see us run a little bit better. But yeah, I'm asking for too much. I should just shut up. Then if I did, then this whole Let's Play would be silent. Alrighty, we're pitting this lap. I didn't even realize my fuel was being burnt out that much. It looked like Alex Lebay was going to pit, or maybe he actually, okay, he is pitting. So, pit speed 35. Slow down, perfect. Right, we'll put a little bit more fuel in, because if I go right at 10, we're going to run out. So I'm going to go with that. And we should be good for the rest of the way. 9.2 second stop. Also, did you see the NASCAR heat thing? Like the colors were like wrong. Usually the heat thing would have like the NASCAR kind of logo, like with the different colors, and it just kind of only had 2 and the rest were like blacked out. It was weird. It didn't make sense to me, but whatever. We're 8th. Wow, we actually, believe it or not, we gained spots on that cycle of green flag pit stops, and we should gain some more just because Anthony Alfredo, okay, he did actually pit, so will we, I mean, hey, I did ask to run better than what we did in the spring, and this is running better than what we did in the spring. By 1 position, but it's still better than that. There goes Chastain again up on the high side, just screwing himself. So we'll take over 7th pretty easily, and I don't think we can get any more. I think 7th is all we're going to get, so we're not going to get our top 5, but obviously after Daytona we should be able to do it, as long as the game doesn't screw us with stupid strategies. So I mean, I'm fine with that. This is better than we did in the spring, and that is what I asked for, so I'm getting exactly that. White flag's out. We're just trying to get around lap traffic. Brendan Jones actually took over lead, so interesting developments. Also, we got 2 boneheads racing side by side with lead lap cars in their way, so thank you for being absolute clowns. Thankfully, that didn't cost us a spot, but it got pretty close. Okay, they finally settled their shit. So. Through 3 and 4, we'll bring home 7th. Brendan Jones with the win. Interesting, but solid top 10. Again, I will gladly take that. A pretty good race overall. It was chill. Now we'll go on to Daytona and try to kind of repeat that same thing, except a little bit better. And Michael Lynette 3rd. Alfredo lost it by only about 4/10. And that's our running order. Allgaier, who basically started last, got 14, so that's actually a good rebound, but still going to hurt him in the points. He basically needs to win. Damn near half the field got lapped down in 26 laps. But we'll get good earnings. Should be easily over 100,000. That's actually around 150, so we're very, very close to our upgrade. So, actually, I think after the Cup race at Dover, no matter what happens, we should be able to do it. And we're still 6th in the standings. And Cindric has a 25-point lead over Brendan Jones. In fact, that actually puts us just barely above our goal. So, hooray! At least we're going to Daytona. Now with 100 everything, we should be pretty close. But either way, we should be good for Daytona still. Ooh, contract options. Interesting. Maybe we can go with the 4-star team when we sim that next season off camera or something. Let's see. What are our options? Oh. Richard Petty wants us. That's interesting. That's... Okay, Stewart, obviously. We can... See, that's the thing. I can easily go with that and just cheese it, because even if we sim it, like, we'll finish really good. But it's good that that option's still there. It, like, doesn't go away no matter what, so I should give the game props on that. We'll go with Richard Petty. We'll, it's going to be a dick move, but I'm going to replace Bubba. Why? I have no idea. I'm just an asshole like that. 24th, 112,000, so... Nice. Also, I'm hoping... Actually, we do get our... I think our incentive goal, so... Nice. But, we'll get on to Daytona. We'll put the fuels... I think it's actually at times 4 already, so I think everything is... What the... Everything is good to go. That's what I wanted to say. Good lord, I can't talk anymore. First and foremost, up that engine. Max that out. And there we go. So... Now we can go into Daytona. Now with 100 everything, we'll have that with 98, so it's still going to be pretty good. But yeah, we'll be fine. I didn't even... You know, it's something to think about. Poor Allgaier's 7th in points, but he doesn't have a win, so that's going to bump him out of the top 12. That just sucks. Like, it's been a weird season where Alfredo's won, Hemrick's won, Ryan Seek has a win over Allgaier. Brendan Brown with 2. Riley Herbst with 2. Chastain with 1. Haley with 1. I guess that's not too much of a shocker, but then we get Bill Wicke with a win. And then I think that's it. Yeah. Anyways, we'll go on to Daytona. Try to not have a dumb finish. Just have it go chill. I don't know. So like usual, we're skipping qualifying because it's just going to make us run last anyways. So the fact we're even 34th is still, well, 2 people went to the back, obviously. But we got Justin Haley on pole. And with it being 13 laps, it should be a 1 pit stop kind of race. We shouldn't have any problems with the strategy. I mean, we're just going to take fuel, so that's our plan. Obviously, like usual, I'm not too worried about getting to the front. The car is good enough to the point where, we don't have to really worry about losing the pack at all. So, as long as we can get to the inside line, we can easily move up through the field, gain some spots, do things, and all that stuff. But, unfortunately, we can't quite do that yet because we don't have the inside lane. Also, the tires jittering is really going to bug the ever-living shit out of me. Is it bothering you viewers, or I don't know, it's a good question. I guess that's, I burped, why? I had nothing to drink in, again, multiple minutes. But whatever, we'll do our, okay, we got the inside line, so we good. We're moving up through the field pretty easily. I almost had another damn stroke. I don't know what's wrong with me. But, yeah, other than that weird Riley Herbst issue, which I think we were 4 wide in turn 1, so I think that's why that acted that way. But other than that, we've been fine. We've been moving up through the field pretty easily. The only thing I'm worried about now is if the game's going to find a way to screw me. Because we have 6 laps left in the fuel, and we have, our 5th lap in the race. So we're going to only make it to around lap 11. For whatever reason, the AI's fuel mileage here is a lot better than mine no matter what, so they might be able to make it to the end, or maybe they'll pit after me, and then that's going to kind of screw me up like usual, because then I have no drafting partners, and then I'm fucked. So either way, I'm just almost expecting this to be a waste of time, so I'm just waiting to find out, and frame droppage like usual. God, maybe it's just an Xbox One thing. On PS4 it's not nearly as bad. I mean, I'm just basing up on what Heat 3 and 4 were. I guess mainly Heat 3, but I'm just assuming just because that's the trend. Maybe it's the same issue there, but it's just sad. Like, a game from 2008, like NASCAR 09, runs better than this game that came out this year, 2020. It's just, wow. And we're up in the top 10. Most of the field, for a second there, was just single file. Then they're starting to spread out and try to do something. But yeah. Well, we're moving up through the field. We're doing good. Just paranoid. I just have a feeling the AI are going to do something stupid to ruin the field strategy. Lee, look at Mike Harmon up there in the top 5. I was looking through the stats. Mike Harmon's like the... Actually, no. I was going to say, he actually has 1 top 5 and 2 top 10s. That was a frame drop and a half. God. But... yeah, in fact, the only person that doesn't have a top 5 or 10 is poor Landon Castle. Oh, that's sad. There we go. The inside of Harmon for 4th. A little bit of side drafting, kind of. But we'll be pitting here in the next 3 laps. And I'm going to try to stay out as long as I possibly can, unless the AI, pit at the same time I do. I don't know, but yeah, we're good. Just moving up to the field. C kind of does a block. I don't know if that's a block or what, but it prevented me from getting 3rd, so I guess I'll consider it a block. But we'll get to the inside of him here, I think. Oh, look at that frame drop again. And we'll go into turn 1, and there we go, up to 3rd. And nice run the back straight. We go to the inside of Brendan Brown. And now our sights on Justin Haley for 1st. And like usual. Ow. Oh, that's embarrassing. yeah, the car is fine. I think we can make it 2 more laps. We're going to hit 0 on the back straightaway in those 2 laps time, but it should be good enough to coast, or at least get down there before the cars really causes problems. So, I don't know, but point is we should be fine. Alrighty, well, we're going to be pinning this lap. We're going to be hitting 0 here in the middle of turns 1 and 2. There we go, hit 0. You should be able to make it down pit road without too much of a problem, even if it does sputter. Just depends on when. Like, if it starts in turn 3, I think it'll be fine. Also, I can't catch Justin Haley. We're just kind of stalled out here. So, interesting development. I'm hoping they pit this time, because if not... Okay, they're doing that, like, AI... okay, now we're running out of fuel. Okay, well, that sucks. Ryan C, can you push me? Thank you. Oh, now I got ass damage. Thank you. Alright, well, because we're sputtering, we can kind of barrel it down here a little bit faster. And there we go. Hooray! And 55. Perfect. That was good. Alright, well, we're going to repair that damn... Ow. We're just going to put in a splash of fuel. Or not a splash, but 1 can, and we should be fine. 6.2. Actually, some people beat me out of pit road, which is a bit... Is this F1? Why do we have to stop for Tommy Joe? Why? Damn it. Now we're... Alright, well... Now we're not going to win the race. And we're going to have a like shitty outlap speed for whatever reason, but... Whatever, at least we're with the main pack cars, so... Oh, well, the race is almost over, so it's not going to really matter. Top 5, I guess, is all we can muster. Oh, somebody, oh, no. Somebody has an issue. Oh, please don't spin. Oh, fucking frame, stop. Alright, we're going to go to the outside. Chad Fincham is being a Chad, a literal Chad, and he's going to try to make it on fuel. Another interesting story of developments here, but... Well... White flag. I can't believe Mr. Chad is actually going to try to be a Chad. I just said the same joke twice within a span of 30 seconds. I'm sorry. And, of course, we're not going to get our top 5. Thank you, game, for screwing me. Again, I don't know how they beat me out of pit road. I took the most, like, minimal fuel I can possibly take. And it still, like, screwed me up, so... I don't know. Chad Fincham just won. I think he's running out of fuel. I think so, yeah. Wow. What a turn of events. Man, this almost makes me miss Dirt Daytona, because at least the fuel strategy isn't, like, stupid. Like, at least, you know, people pit when they're supposed to, and I never really had an instance where it kind of messes shit up. But, off turn 4... No, we're not going to... I'll take. Damn it, we're not going to get our incentive goal. Okay, now that makes me upset. So, Chad Fincham with the win. I don't think he's in the playoffs, or even in the top 20 to even be eligible, so I don't think it matters, but... What a strategy call. Again, it's one of those AI things where how they made it on fuel, I don't know. I guess it could be possible. I'll take 7th. But the biggest question is how did Justin Haley get 6 seconds in front of me? We went down pit road. There's no way I would have lost 6 seconds of time just for taking a can of fuel. It was like 2. I don't know. Whatever. We'll still get decent earnings, all that good stuff. Now we just need to get to 100 suspension before the end of the season. Just to go into Phoenix with... That should be the ideal, best possible stuff. Cindric with an even bigger point lead. Chad Fincham, again, isn't in the top 20. He is... oh my, 31st. So yeah, he's not going to make it in. But we'll go on. Why they burp again? I had nothing to drink in multiple minutes. My body just, like, it just has enough of this game. Moderate driving just because we had a, you know, we got back home for damage from Sieg. We don't get our incentives, so that's the first time we failed it. Maybe all season? I don't know. No. Landon, I'm gonna have to insult you. Just, how am I on a roll when I ran, like, exactly where I don't know, whatever. It just, I guess to him, 7th place is a win. I don't know. We get 30th in our simmed race, 110,000, so 461 in the bank, so we're almost about a 4th of the way there. We do get our incentives for that, so an extra 52,000. I will gladly take that. And now on to our Xfinity race, which will be placed at Darlington. So I think we should be pretty good. We'll go for the 2 top 5s again. And yeah, we'll keep our 4 times wear and all that good stuff. So yeah, we'll just jump into qualifying. And this will be our first race with 100 everything. Not 100, well, 100 for the engine. So that should be pretty good. 2, 3, and 4. Our goal times are 29.5. I don't know if we're going to get it. It's going to be... Okay, we're only 2 tenths off, so it should be a top 10. Or 6th. I mean, it is a top 10, but I thought it was going to be around like 7th or 8th, but I'll take 6th. That's really good. So race trim, we should be pretty good. Also, Harrison Burton has not won in this. So if he wins today, then oh my, that's gonna flip the playoff grid quite a bit because he needs to win to get in. Alrighty, well, we'll see what we can do. Obviously, it's a clear-cut one pit stop race. When we do, we just take rights. Michael Annette isn't fast. Wasn't that a shock? Jeffrey Earnhardt crashed, and Jody check went to the back. Wow. Alrighty, well, on to the race. So, I'd like to get a top 5 at least. I don't know if a win's really in our favor, but we do have 100 engines, so that should mean something. Also, that is a disgusting start. I'm sorry, Centric. Oh my good lord. Sure, we'll go for a lead. Alright. Oh my god. I'll take it. I'm sure I'll lose the lead here, but that was pretty cool for now. Damn, I messed up turn 3. I couldn't get the car arc to the bottom. It's a little bit too tight for my liking, and we're going to probably lose the lead because of this, which is kind of a big deal for Harrison Burton. Yep, damn it. Oh, my ass. Ow. Alright, well, GG, I tried. Oh my god! Stop with the wall hitting. Fuck, man, the car just doesn't fucking turn. And I had to jeopardize my entire fucking angle into the corner because Mr. Ross Chastain can just stick it on the bottom at a freaking retarded angle, and I can't, and then that's what happened. This is why I just try to race how I just do, and then if I fucking hate this shit. Oh my god, it's annoying. Ryan Sieg, fuck off. And so we're off turn 2, a little bit of contact for poor Chastain. I guess I really shouldn't be mad at him. He does have a googly eye, so maybe he just can't see properly. But we'll be pitting here shortly. Obviously our tire's being burnt off like really badly. So I don't know when I'll pit. But it's going to be, at least our left side's going to be very close to making it to the end. So I'm a little concerned on that. But I think next time by we're just going to have a pit because I don't think I can make another lap. Or at least definitely not 5 more laps for sure. Honestly, I might just have to go with just taking 4, just because our lefts are being shredded. I don't think it's going to make it to the end of the race, so I'm just going to pit now. I'm hoping this doesn't screw me because I did this, but it's been a theme of the season being screwed by dumb shit, so who knows, but I don't know, we'll just see how this works. 15.2, our car is actually pretty crinkled up, at least in the front, from what I saw in the pit animation. People are starting to pit, so yeah, as you see, it's not looking nice. But hopefully everybody takes 4 because, again, their tire wear should be actually a lot worse than what mine are, just because I have my settings set to having the best tire wear kind of possible. So these should be taking 4. At least I would hope so. But we'll wait and see. Alrighty, well, everybody's leaving pit road. I don't know where we're going to cycle out. We were running 2nd or 3rd before, so I like to think we'll be there, but of course not. We lost time, so they just took rights. So they might have to pit again. At least I would have to imagine so, because that was such a stupid idea. Alright, we'll cycle out in 6th. That's not bad, but we lost ground, so that does suck. Damn, poor Austin Cindric got held up by Cesar Baccarella, like, big time. And there we go, up to 5th. Hooray. And we're gaining time on Harrison Burton, which, I mean, is good, but obviously it's not enough. I think lap traffic's probably playing a factor too, but we're in our goal position, so at the very least that is good. Well, we're here trying to get by Sieg for 4th. I think we should be able to do it here going into 1. Oh, I hit the backbone. I'll be slid up. Oh, lap traffic's gonna play a factor. I'm trying to give him room. I'm giving him room. Please. Oh, Colby Howard, you're a scrub. Alrighty, well, we're 4th. We're still catching the leader by a lot. Like, it was like 8 seconds, now it's down to 4.3, so I don't know if it's lap traffic or we're just that much faster, but it's white flag time. And we're 4th. 3rd is only a 2nd up the road, and he got around lap traffic, so I don't think it's going to really affect him. Joe Graff, where are you going? God damn it, Joe Graff, you absolute bum. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Okay, I will take 4th. That is... Obviously, I wanted to finish where I was running before the pit stops, but I will take 4th. And that's going to be our incentive contract goal thing, so I will take it. and then we'll go in Sim Richmond. So with Harrison Burton winning, that's kind of a big deal because that does lock him into the playoffs. Timmy Hill 10th. Also Ross Chastain only 2 seconds back. But yeah, good for him. Allgaier again with another horrendous run. And up to 26 cars on the lead lap. So, anybody, I guess McLaughlin had issues, but again, another solid earning day. We get actually almost, Merge Pal's getting close to the race earnings, but 187,000, I would gladly take that. We're still 5th in points. Cindric is actually like 32 points ahead of Briscoe, so that's damn near a full race, or it's pretty close to it, so damn. Also with, yeah, Harrison Burton's win, I think that locks him in because, actually I'm not even sure, because isn't Justin Haley the only one, like the furthest back with the win that's locked? I don't know, I have to look at the points and find out. I'm actually kind of amazed that was monitored driving. I thought it might have been sloppy, but no. 701,000 in the bank. We'll sim our next, basically next 2 races. So we'll sim this one here for the Cup, and we'll rack up more money. 33rd and another casual 102,000. So we're almost halfway there to our goal of getting the 100 suspension, which is kind of the goal I want to get to before the end of the season. And we got Xfinity. I'll get the thing set up for that. Obviously, we're going to have a mismatch penalty, so I'm not going to use my short track stuff for that because it just wouldn't make any sense, like I said earlier in the parts. So that's the plan. Obviously, when we go into Bristol, we're not going to have 100 on the engine. It's going to be 98, but it still should be pretty good, so I'm hoping that's going to be a race-winning kind of thing. Well, here we go. We're going to sim it because I know it's going to be pointless. So here we go. Simulate. Where is it going to put us? Because it might be better than where we're actually going to run, if I had to assume. I mean, yeah, I made the playoffs. I'm very aware of that game, but I want to know where I finished in the sim world thing. Please? 23rd. Okay, that's probably better than what I would if I actually ran the damn thing, so I'll take it, sure. But yeah, also I don't think Harrison Burton made it because he definitely needed, he basically needed to get 2 in a row, I think, to be it. Sloppy driving, wow. Well, that's interesting. Well, yeah, I mean, I was very well locked into the playoffs because whatever. It just doesn't seem right because, like, obviously with our win, at least even with our 2 wins, that put us. No, Gregson, no, I'm gonna insult you. Josh Bewicki, no. Jeffrey, your money's on Nami. Well, I mean that's pretty fitting because she likes money, so stop hitting on her. Justin Allgaier, how does it sound to be a playoff driver? It's pretty good. Sorry you're not in there. Don't worry about last race. Landon Castle, you're a scrub. You don't even have a top 10. Get out of here. Briscoe, he's actually polite with me. I gotta compliment him. I can't. Daniel Hammer, God, I gotta insult him. Insult. And he's still my friend. Like, imagine that. Imagine a universe where we're. Sherman Clements, he's just happy. Why am I friends with no? Is that the second tweet he made about being in the... No, okay. Are we done yet with these tweets? Allgaier, I know I made the playoffs. You told me twice. Now we're kind. Okay. Well, we got another Cup race to sim. I'll be back. 31st. Probably better than what I would have ran if I did it. Whatever. And we got over 1 million, so hooray. We're more than halfway there to our goal, which I think we should be able to do. Bubba, I'm taking your ride, so I'm just going to insult him for no reason. So, and we got our incentives. So that's another extra 41,000 in our way at some point. And now the Xfinity playoffs begin. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We'll see who made the playoffs. Obviously, we're 3rd in points. We obviously don't have nearly enough wins like Briscoe and Cindric, but still pretty good, all things considered. Playoffs are very interesting because shouldn't it be pretty clear cut that it's like 2000 and 2005, 2010, 15, 20, and so on because the wins are 5 playoff points each. So I don't know why we have like 2013, 2017. It should just be 0 or 5. So I have no idea how they do that. It doesn't make sense to me. Obviously, Ross Chastain's in, so poor Harrison Burton didn't make it with his win. It's kind of a clutch move of sorts, but obviously it just wasn't enough because Justin Haley was just way further up the field order. But pretty notable ones. Allgaier's not in. Noah Gregson's not in. Harrison Burton's not in. It is kind of shocking. And then we got people like Daniel Hamrick, Alfredo. Basically, 3 right there that are odd. Then 4 for Herbst. So, yeah. Well, at least we'll go into the next part, and we should be doing well at Bristol, so I like to hope so. A big shout out to my Tier 3 Patreon supporters: Adele, Reynolds, Weather Bros, Kamikazegames, Ronnie Lazzarine, Dave, Champ15, NASCAR, Bailey Carrier, Drew, Joanathon Carten, Robert Dillon, Golf Game 100, and DennyHamlinUltimateFan for donation again. I can't thank you guys enough for your contribution and support the channel every single month like this. It does me a lot, and I'm always really thankful and grateful for the support you do for me every month. It means a lot, and just thank you. I will see you all next part for a pretty juicy one. Bristol, and then Vegas, which I'm probably going to suck. And then Raffoul, which should be very interesting. Also, it was patched out at Heat 5, I think, with the purse. I think it was patched out where the earnings was like lower, so it was actually a little more like Xfinity Series standards for the game. But now it's back to like the same level of earnings that it would be in the Cup Series. So they patched something, or they fixed something, and then they unfixed it. I don't know. Whatever. I'll gladly take extra money if I can help it. But then the next round is Kansas, Texas, and Martinsville. Obviously, Kansas and Texas are the 2 tracks where we can maybe win. I'm not sure. But Martinsville, obviously not, because we need to save our chassis stuff for Phoenix. But we just have to get to the Final Four. And I don't know if we can do that. We kind of choked it out of the Truck Series just because we didn't have that extra short track chassis. So I don't know if it'll be the same case here. But really the best thing we can do is just try to win that. So I like to think we can maybe do it, but I guess we'll see. Either way, that'll do it for me in this part. I will see you all later, and as always, have a good day, everyone.